So this is a bit of a new series that we're going to be looking at, and it's geared towards anime. And, yeah, I'm a bit... Today, the first thing we'll be discussing is the original, is the anime Shamanic Princess, which was a original video animation series developed by the Princess Project Creative. It was directed by Mitsura Hongo. And it came out in, the first start came out in June 1996 and continued over a period over 2 years. What was it actually about? Well, the show is, basically what it is basically it's about a young girl named Tiara who basically lives in a world of, she lives in a world where different dimensions, and basically say, hey, you have a guardian, and then they will be able to fight individuals on your behalf.
Enough, Jopalo!
So basically it's sort of magical ideas, I guess. But one of the things that is the most important of this universe is, especially in the garden world, is the throne of Yord, a mysterious painting watched over by the elders who train and neutralizers, basically those who try to stop, negative forces to try to keep the throne safe. Basically, and one of the neutralizers has stolen it to try to take it back to Earth for an unknown purpose, causing the elders to try to say, hey, we need to go get that back because cataclysmic chaos will occur if, it's destroyed.
Truth or lie, they both have the same value. It took me a long time to understand that.
Tell me, who are you?
I have existed long before the beginning of the history of your guardian world.
Protect the throne of Yord for the glory of the country.
One thing that makes, I'll be honest, one thing that is kind of a little bit strange is that the beginning of the story, which is episode 1 through 4, it starts what will be considered the middle of the story. And that, episodes 5 and 6, basically, that is the beginning of this series. So, it's sort of like how, if you'd watch, Phantom Menace, and, the prequel series, how it was originally came out, and then suddenly, you went to the prequels to see how this all occurred. The animation for this series is honestly pretty good. I have not seen a ton of, original video animation series. One thing that made this actually pretty, this isn't bad, is the voice acting, whether it was in the dub or the sub. One of the things that actually ran into an issue was I had, when I was watching it, sometimes I would get confused, say, okay, and watch the next episode. Sometimes it would be a sub, and then I realized, oh wait, here's a whole, playlist of the entire dub. But before we go too far into this, I think the intro of the show is actually pretty interesting. It's got that early 2000s vibes of, like, Say Yes. the animation style is nice. It's almost like the intro of it, which is gives you the vibes of Magical Girl, like Sailor Moon and all that. It's, at the same time, is just, it gives the vibes of something is more lighthearted, more, not as, like, say, dark and all that foreboding, which is actually not how which is actually what the show actually is at times, and the fact that the show has its dark elements.
Ooh, that felt really good! It's been a while since I felt this way, even if it's all merely happening on the palm of my hand, so to speak. Well, what will you do with me this time? Come, my little princess.
Whether it is suddenly you have transformation sequences of the characters, like, say, Tiara, suddenly having, like, okay, I opened this gate, and suddenly, and now it looks like I have, I got writing all over my face, and I have now become from a world where I've gone from either the Digimon world to a world where I've now become one with my Yu-Gi-Oh card or something.
Elsera, Emuisua, Mistos. My name is Tiara. Submit to my will. I am your... You are going to be mine forever.
But what I mean though is that an later episode, which is episode 6, Tiara, her shadow, basically, which is evil, she basically, in a way, says, like, say, hey, me and you are working together now, and so, whenever she wants to transform her shadow, is what, all that. I had to say the character of Joplo, who is a ferret who can attack for, Tiara. She's kind of a sassy kind of character, but at the same time, it's kind of weird because in two different versions, the character is described as being male, but it has more of a female voice.
Wait a minute. This isn't the time to sit back and relax. The Guardian world is in turmoil right now, completely.
Well, it's not my fault, you know. What's with you anyway? I'll do what I can, but who knows what will happen.
How irresponsible. Now I'm really worried about all this.
Yeah, whatever.
I do have to say, like, some characters like Lena or Leon, or Kagasu, it's sort of like each character, like, has their, like, say, connection to her. Like, Leon, who is basically the partner to Lena, and Kagasu basically has his own little, like, scurrying demon who will attack for him. And the antagonist for this, for episodes 1 through 4 is a possessed version of Sarah, who is the sister of Kagasu. You confused yet? At times I was kind of, I suppose. But, what makes this show, honestly, like, makes me think it has some influence to, say, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, what with the partners. I wouldn't say that they are similar to a stand. actually, I probably kind of am. But, yeah, I could see, even though there's not, other characters, say, pedestrians who are seeing the fight sequences, to, say, oh my gosh, did you just see, something just grab that person's gun, or someone just grabbed that man didn't even punch that person, but that man just flew a mile away, sort of ideas. Say, I guess one thing that would have made the show pretty intriguing as well is if there was more spectators to see the world and what is going on. I will say that there are some great moments that, say, oh, this is getting dark, whether it's when Sarah is fully, possessed.
Are you ready yet? I'm tired of this shape. I think I'll take the shape that you like so much!
Actually, I don't really care much about my shape. But you seem to like this one, don't you, Tiara?
What the hell?
That's what I like about you, Tiara. Your emotions are so transparent.
I'll take the front, you cover the back. If we combine our power, we'll at least be able to defend ourselves.
And she's fighting her brother, she's fighting others, but it's revealed eventually that it's kind of a dream. And, yeah. This show is kind of intriguing. It gets you into it. It really gets you invested, I suppose, would be a word. But it makes me think, I would have liked to see more involving this universe. I kind of like to see, what would be a reaction if, say, others that don't know about this magic saw all of this magic. But I kind of enjoyed it. I thought this show was pretty good. I like the darkness of the magic and all that. I don't know. It was, from someone who probably has never seen this before, I thought it was intriguing. Was this a show that I thought, I wouldn't have really searched for? Perhaps not, but I'm glad I kind of had the chance to see it. See you next time.